Welcome, welcome. Wow, right in time for the fucking Double Dragon jams. Let me skip another track. There we go. That's better. Welcome, welcome. Happy Friday, and what's up, everyone? Jay, Tom McCroner, opponent, lurkers in chat, VOD viewers, everyone else. Hope you all are having a delightful Friday. Man, time flies. It's already Friday, huh? Hope everyone is doing well. I've been recovering from yesterday's Double Dragon 3 stream myself. Actually went outside for the first time in like 3 days. We're actually having some fairly sunny weather for once. But honestly, I've been kind of enjoying the gloomy, cold weather for the last week or two because it's given me zero guilt about just sitting inside and playing video games. We are gonna do some fighting games tonight, and of course, you guys, this ain't your first rodeo. You know how this works. We're gonna do some raffles. And in fact, let me set one up right now. The raffle, of course, is to determine who gets to pick our first game of the night. And I do believe that the raffle is open. Type the word raffle in some form or another in chat, and you will get to pick the evening's first game. Riggits, the only people who plan to pick PlayStation games can win. Well, I mean, the rigging's up to you. I have no control over rigging. Watch the big Twitch guy play my favorite fighting game of all time and read all my tweets about it on stream. Sounds like a good time. Sounds like a good time. Yeah, so for those wondering, by the way, as is usually the case, we got some channel point Concoin rewards to that you can redeem. I've decided to not keep the there's the thing whatever to let you bypass the raffle. I'll enable it later on, but I figured we'll start with at least one raffle. But there's some other updates that you may or may not have seen, so feel free to peruse that and enjoy that if you're so inclined. Made some slight updates to the emotes and stuff too, but I can barely keep up with all the new subs I've been getting over the past week or two, which I'm still pretty blown away by the way. I've probably gotten more subs over the last 2 weeks than I have over the last 2 years combined. So that's been really cool. That's been really fun. But yeah, we'll be monitoring that, and let's see here. Yeah, looks like the raffle is functioning. Good. We'll keep it open for a few minutes as people drop in. DD's bring all the boys to the yard. Yeah, it seems that way. Sure seems that way. We'll be doing this in kind of the regular format, I guess, where, someone gets to pick a game, we boot it up, and I'll do my best to give it an honest go. Maybe we'll complete arcade mode. Maybe we'll just futz around a little bit. But I try to give each game at least half an hour, up to, or maybe beyond a full hour. Depending on if it's a modern game that needs a bunch of patches and shit, we might need 2 hours. But we'll see. This is all about, just messing around and for me to, play some games that I have sitting in my shelf and don't necessarily get to play all that often. As well as play some stuff that I've bought and I didn't even get to play yet. On that note, by the way, we do have some recent additions that I have not actually played yet. One of which is Tekken 2, which I have played a lot, actually. Just not in the last 15 years, probably. 15 to 20. But I also picked up Battle Blaze for the Super Famicom alongside it. And that game I've, to the best of my knowledge, never played. Not that I can remember, anyway. But as always, you got the link right there in chat. ! list or VS works as well. And you'll get the link to the document. All right, let's say this is the last call. If you want to have a chance of picking the first game of the evening, type raffle in chat. You've got, I don't know, 30 seconds before we pull the winner. Wooly was playing Street Fighter the movie. Yeah, that's a fun game. Definitely a fun very quirky game. I mean, I almost call them Infinite Concepts. What are they called? Incredible Technologies. A lot of shit. Well, I mean, their games weren't exactly great, but you know, we played a Bloodstorm on last stream like this, which was made by the same people. You know, I'd hardly call Street Fighter the movie a well-designed fighting game. There's a lot of incredible jank in it, but there's a lot of actually interesting creative ideas too, and there sure is a lot of secrets and neat stuff in it. It's not exactly a good game, but it owns. On that note, let's pull the first winner. All right, Jay, let's see if your rigging worked. Picker of the first game of the evening will be Itinerant Soldier. Well, Jay, better luck next time. Got to work on your rigging skills. All right, Soldier. Congrats on the win. Feel free to peruse the list and let me know what it's gonna be. Good news for Jay. PlayStation games, it sound like. Looks like your rigging worked after all. Lord of Fist. Oh boy. All right. We'll see how this goes. Let me hop over to the PlayStation scene then. We're not going to be playing Pitfall 3D tonight anyway. That was a great game. This might be a weird one. I just remember playing this when I first got it, and it's got this like extensive kind of RPG thing. It also has like, it's not like a full-on anime arena fighter, but I think you can do fights with up to 8 people. At the very least 4. Maybe it's like 4 human players versus 4 CPUs or something. Like it's definitely not a conventional fighting game. My main recollection of it, let's see. Well, it's not in this case. Okay, let me find the disc. My kind of main recollection of it is that it seemed time-consuming. Like you could play it, and I think it has some sort of a more basic mode. But it's a game that's kind of designed for you to grind out stats with your character. Well, like I said, I played it like once on stream, so my memory of it is still pretty hazy. Do I have the disc? It's the bigger question. Oh, there we go. Found it. All right, give me guys a minute as I set up. Yeah, got it. Oh, it's already done. Of course I could do that. Oh. I don't know what to do exactly, but... Wait. Wrong side. Alright. Yeah, I need to do just a tiny bit more setup here. Wait, hang on. Oh yeah, let's turn this on. There we go. Let's stop the music. And we'll update this and get some cover art up in here. All right, enjoy the opening here while I do the last bit of setup. What's up, Electro Altruism? How many turns with time all over Alice in Cyberland? I mean, it's Atomic Runner's right. It's a good game. It's pretty sick. And I needed some kind of emote anyway, right? So as I recall, this game is like, it has a bunch of these different fighting styles. You can like build a character, something like that. Is this like an arcade stick game, or do we want to use the pad? I think we'll got the pad hooked up, so because I think this has like full-on 3D movement and stuff, so it might not be a very stick-friendly game. Oh yeah, let me change videos here. It's like every time I'm streaming, it's like, wait, how do I stream? I forget how I stream. It goes 2 days without streaming from real hardware, and I completely forget how everything works. Alright, that looks sick, but let's see if we can actually play the game. Right, so you see, it's like new game continue. We might... Actually, do I have save data for this? I might have. I do. Which I don't know if it's going to help, but... Yeah, as I recall, the graphics in this actually looks alright. This game was released in PAL, at least, as Shaolin. I'm not sure if there was a North American version. I never played it back in the day. I vaguely recall maybe seeing like the box, but I've not played it much. So I don't think I have the right memory card inserted, and I'm not sure if I like. Yeah, we'll see. Probably. Yeah. The campaign kind of thing is probably not gonna be great for this. Like, it's more of an RPG thing. So maybe we'll hop into the verses, but why don't we, you know, see what it's like. And we'll probably essentially going to have to go into versus mode to do some proper fighting. But, you know, let's check it out. We actually have a timer here. Right, you can choose to be a male or female character. And holy shit, like the the isolation of these images and like how they're scanned in looks like complete dog shit. The drawings obviously are super beautiful, but just the way they've been digitized looks terrible. This is the perfect example of what I was talking about before when we were streaming in Power Dolls, I guess, and Alice in Cyberland. That this is the type of style you'd see so often for like PC98 adventure games and stuff that were ported to PlayStation, where in the PC98 version they would have like super crisp, beautiful pixel art. And in the PlayStation version, they'd replace it with low resolution, like painted, like cell animations and stuff, and then it would usually look a bit like this. Anyway, let's go with the check. Right. So yeah, so we get to choose style here. Shaolin, Jikundo, Tai Chi, Hakkyoken, Hunga, or Drunken Boxing. I like the text is like not really quite aligned. We're gonna go Hakkyoken. This is the fighting style that Akira uses in Virtua Fighter, and I guess sort of kinda Yo in Shenmue, right? He uses some stuff from this style anyway. Faye. All right, sure, that's good enough for me. Where's the? There we go. Looks like we got some 480i high-res text.
中国憲法はスーザン少林寺を頂点としてさまざまな門派が派生したが、いつしか民衆の心はすさみ、武術を単なる暴力に貶めた者も少なくなかった。そして孤児としてこの地に投げ出されたこの女もまた、そんな時代と無縁ではなかった。
So there's no options for controls. I wonder if we have to go through like tutorial stuff. Like, I just don't remember how this works at all. I just remember there's some like free roaming aspect where you like run around a city or something and you have to like do quests. Dojo Hakkyoken. I guess like Hakkyoken is the Japanese name. I guess it's like Baji Quan is the Chinese name, I think. I forget. Alright, we got... Whoa. Alright, we got a quick turn button. Alright, we got a brandish turning here. You can press L1 and R1 to just flip 90 degrees. Okay, we got a first-person view where people disappear. And a zoomed-out view. Okay. Alright, none of the buttons seem to do anything. Alright, there's bandits, I guess, so we can't go outside the city. I vaguely I think, like I said, we played through the beginning here in on stream before. Is there a run? Oh, whoa, there is. Okay, we might want to go there. That's a shop, I guess, or like a something like that. Friendly villagers of werecat zombie. No, I think it's just a Chinese stereotype. Okay, so we can choose to train or fight. Let's train. Or something. Okay. All right. Well. If there is any kind of training aspect to this, it's probably not the worst idea to check this out before we jump into versus mode, to be honest. Yosumono haite kuru janai. Alright, I guess we're not welcome here. Like, you can tell if you like looking at some of the art, the character models kind of match the style pretty well. But it doesn't quite come through, I suppose. Alright, well, I guess we're not going here. I thought this was... Alright, that's the door. Yeah, the FMV is, like, definitely not a good match, but that's kind of par for the course. I have to, like, really aim. But it's weird, like, the camera angle is very unflattering for these guys' faces. He wants to participate in the tournament, but he doesn't have any confidence that he'll be able to win. And he's like, you don't have to worry about any of this because you're not participating, right? And we can say, yeah, that's right. Or we'll say, no, we're actually joining the tournament. Nandato? It's like in shock. But he's like, all right, he thinks we look so weak. And I guess he got overly excited to fight us. Yeah, I'm not sure exactly what's going on. They don't do a lot of onboarding here. Hey, what's up, Void? Yeah, my Japanese is not great, but it's usually enough to at least piece together what's going on in games. All right, that's a punch. That's guard. Okay, that's a throw, I guess. Okay. Can I grab him? Maybe not. So that's a kick. Yep. Yeah. So yeah, we're like pretty underleveled here, I guess. Well, I don't know. He takes damage too. And also, we probably don't like have any moves. Because we like, yeah, it's like I said, it's kind of an RPG thing. We'll like level up. Okay, I'm not sure how that works. Alright, we got a sick elbow. Probably should have played this with stick, by the way, but that's fine. Grappling doesn't seem to be a thing. Can I crouch? Okay, R1 jumps. Probably like... Yeah, maybe... Yeah, I just remember there's something being... There was something about the game making it not super stick-friendly, and it might just be that it uses a lot of buttons. It is a PS1 game, and those very rarely, like, required the use of analog sticks, so that, like, this game doesn't seem to use them. Oh, I guess you have to activate analog mode on PS1, so we'll try that for the map screen. I don't know if it helps, but it doesn't seem to have, like, super conventional fighter controls. Just, well, I mean, it has a jump button, for one. Pressing down didn't crouch, but, like, just walk towards the camera. Nope, no analog controls, but that's fine. Whatever. So now we're all like zero vitality here. Maybe we'll go to the restaurant, whatever. Like the camera is not great here. Gundam, what's up? Happy Friday. Was this the game where you could pick your character in martial arts style and some stupid multi-person battle mode? The very one and the same. This game was released, at least in Europe, under the title Shaolin. I don't remember off the top of my head if there was a North American version. Okay, I can't talk to him. Do I need to fucking walk around the counter? Oh, there we go. Alright, his face doesn't really look anything like the drawing. But the fact that all these characters have, like, portraits is pretty sick. It's like, hey, you just came into town, right? Well, you can eat whatever you want, but do you have any money? Yes, no. Yes. Nani ni suru. Alright, what'll it be? Alright, well, do I even know what any of this is? Probably not. Something in egg, I guess. Chahan, that's fried rice. It's 10 yuan. Do I have money? Let's try ordering, I guess. Do you want the chahan? Yep. Chotto matero. Alright, please wait. Localization was bonkers. The plot was that you were picking an actor who was going to film a martial arts movie, and you're now playing the character in said movie. Alright, that sounds, oh, whoops, I ordered another dish. Fine, we'll just eat some more food. It's a good thing we don't see any pictures here, or else I would just be super hungry immediately. Alright, we're done here. Oh, and he's like, alright, well, here's the check. So now we get to choose pay or run away. Pay. You don't have enough money. And he's like, well, just as I thought. Fight or escape. Right? I guess we can fight him. Alright, that's pretty alright. Yeah. You like follow your character as they grow up. And they like to change character model and whatever. Dude, I kind of forgot some of the buttons are getting a little sticky on this pad. I should probably switch to another pad. I mean, I should probably clean this, but that seems like a lot of effort. I like that everyone in this village, I guess, is just like practitioners of this style. Okay, I don't seem to have a crouch button, so that's maybe not a thing. And definitely it just seems like you just don't have any moves, pretty much. Just jump over when he starts blocking. Oh, nope, that strat didn't work. Because I have something that looks like a grab, but it doesn't penetrate his guard, so it doesn't seem like I can do much. Like, inputs seem really sticky, too. Alright, I do have something like back forward punch. That seemed hella minus unblock though. Yeah, the characters look alright. Alright, as long as he doesn't try to attack me, we have a shot. Oh shit, we can do a running kick at least. Music's not terrible. But yeah, so, you know, this, you shouldn't, like, judge the depth of the combat or anything on this, because we're literally like a level 1, completely fresh character with no moves or anything. Oh, shit. I like that I flew straight up. We almost did it. Once you get the key charge, so I exit. I wonder if that just quits the game. I'm not sure how this system works here. It says HP recovery, and we just lose HP. I don't know. Vitality is different from HP in these fights, I guess. Yeah, I have no idea how this works. We probably skimmed through the manual when I first played this on stream, like, I don't know, a year and a half ago or something, but it's not like I remember any of that. Alright, let's just... But I do remember the actual versus mode also not being very easy. But we'll probably check that out. I'm pretty sure, I have save data from when I first played this on stream, so I don't think I need to bother actually saving any of this. But we'll probably... Like, this main mode, it's interesting and it's neat to have this kind of an RPG fighting game hybrid. Like, it's pretty unusual. I can't think of many other games like it. Alright. But obviously for the purposes of a stream like this, it's a little awkward. It's not the type of game that really lends itself super well to just playing for 10 minutes or 30 minutes or whatever. Oh, this is like slightly nauseating, this camera angle. I guess we can go into these caves, or maybe we cannot, but it's a thing. They're caves. Shit, let's check out this guy. Oh, he wants us to give him money. He's robbing us. I guess we don't have money, so that's joke's on him, but he gets to beat us up instead. Like Shenmue, but not shit. Came out the same year. I would say it's probably a little less ambitious. Yep, they both came out in 1999. Alright, I'm not sure what the guy in blue there, but just when he knocked me off screen. Well, the Shenmue is a Dreamcast game. This is a PS1 game. Also, Shenmue is like the most expensive production in the history of games when it came out. Alright, so what does Exit just quit the game? Probably. No, we just leave the... Oh yeah, I guess HP, whatever, like, makes us do the fight again. Maybe if you're out of vitality, you don't get to recharge as much HP. You get to, like, try the fight again with, like, a sliver of health. Who knows? Alright, we lost money, and we have 0 vitality. Yeah, there's no, like, character screen. And we get that little thing that pops up if we stand still. Yeah. Coppers. Okay, that's our money, I guess, probably? Alright, let's check out versus mode. I mean, this is a pretty good-looking game for PlayStation. This music is sick. Alright. So I want to say in the versus mode, there's like these pre-made characters. Yeah, this is the thing. Yeah, so these all are like... There's like, I guess, male and female representatives for each fighting style or something like that. Oh, maybe not. But yeah, this art is gorgeous. It's just a shame that it's... PlayStation doesn't really have the capacity to reproduce it in very high fidelity. Alright, let's check out Wong Fei Hung here. Oh, we actually get to choose styles. Interesting. So I would guess that there's probably full moveset lists like in the manual, but we're gonna make do with some button mashing here and hope for the best. Unless Gundam, if you have any hints or tips, feel free to share. Okay, I thought this would be a one-on-one, but I suppose not. Like, these aren't the most detailed character models you'd ever see in a fighting game on a PS1, but there's also 4 of them on screen. Granted, it is a 30 FPS also, but... Nope, I don't understand the whole grabbing thing. Because I can definitely not grab with what looks like a grab. L2 is the key charge. Alright, we just got multiple fights going on here. Yep. Oh. Ouch. Like, animations are alright, but it just feels definitely quite strange. Camera is not the most helpful I've ever seen. Okay, we can do that straight. Still doesn't seem to do a lot of damage. I mean, it's hard to see which life bar okay. Which life bar I should be looking at, but oh yeah, okay, I understand. It says target. That's who I'm actually locked onto, and I use L1 to change lock on. Okay, okay. So when that's fully charged, your stance changes. You can just mash to win. All right, let's see if we can get that strat to work. All right, I guess that's the charge complete. Yeah, how about the kicks? Ouch. Ouch. The string is just like aborted because I start whiffing. It's a little hard to gauge spacing when the camera insists on moving straight behind you. Alright. Am I fully charged? I don't know. Can I charge up more? My moves are different, that's for sure. Maybe there's like multiple levels. Like, how you move, I don't know. You can press like left or down to backdash. Like, the controls for what's actually like moving backwards and forwards and what's like sidestepping actually changes with the camera, which is a little weird. Alright, I think I started doing way more damage. I guess this fighting style seems a bit shit though, because my strings start whiffing. Like, I hit the first hit, and then the rest of them just whiff. And I seem to get punished for it. And it's kind of tough to do, like, directional inputs when the camera starts moving, so what should be a forward tap is now an up tap. Yeah, this game is pretty weird. Targeting is more than a little awkward for that matter. Yeah, alright, okay. Well, let's try someone else. Wait, we didn't even get the option to continue? You get like 2 lives? Or press 2 out of 3 maybe? Alright, she looks cool. She looks the closest to a wrestler or whatever. She's probably not. I mean, we get to choose the style anyway, so. So are the characters any different, or are like the moveset and properties completely determined by the style you pick? Gundam, if you know. Goaty, what's up? Happy Friday. Is this as good as Thrill Kill? Good question. I've actually never played that. I have played Wu-Tang Shaolin style, but very briefly. I guess those games are probably better than this. Alright. Let me just... No, there's like very tiny input buffer. So you have to like really wait until you're fully recovered before you start pressing anything. Just remember using Yukino and mashing kicks. I mean, yeah, these kicks seem to have a lot better range than with the Shaolin style. Like, I don't get punished for trying to do the string. And I can actually hit more than one guy. Oh, okay, I can block. I was unsure if I like had to be targeting the right person to be blocking, but luckily that doesn't seem to be the case. Moves that seem, I don't know. It's hard to say if they're limited. I obviously don't know the inputs really, but I feel like there's probably juggles, but it's who can say? Oh. Okay. I guess my moves change again. Ah! Alright, these guys are killing each other. There we go. Fine. Finally. Alright, okay. We did it, guys. We did it. Thanks, Gundam, for the match-winning strats. What's important is what you can learn from battle. Thrill kill is fun. Yeah, I mean, it's obviously not really a traditional fighting game, but then again, neither is this. It's strange, though, that it's like, I guess there's no way to just do one-on-one. I don't know why it's defaulting to putting these other characters in. Oh shit, it's like a arcade mode? Or whatever, it's like a progression of fights. I didn't think that was the thing, but... but yeah, I remember too, like if you do the 8-player battle, not all of them are like real characters, I guess. So this guy in the armor and red Wong Fei Hong over there, they're like part of the real cast. But I guess this guy in the wolf, the fucking Kiba clan, whatever, he might not be. I like the weird tracking. There's a lot of things that are kind of weird about this. Okay, sure. I'm holding lock. Nope. Nope, I tried to jump. Alright, okay. I like that just one of them is like just chosen as the winner. I think there was, I was going to say no difficulty options, but I think there was actually in the main option screen. So, I guess are these all, I mean these can't all be like human player modes, because if we do this, it's a cool battle, team battle. This is kind of cool though. I assume you can still do this with only one. Yeah. Stage 1. Very exciting names here. They're all like... Oh, okay, never mind. I was going to say they're all like dojo stages, but no, they're different here. 9 stages. This looks suitably dramatic. This gets silly really fast. I can imagine... Wait, 3 versus 5? Did I agree to this? Well, I guess I don't have any choice. Yeah, that's typical for a lot of PS1 stuff. Like the pre-rendered CG stuff, not the most flattering. At least this looks kind of like it's like more deliberately stylized, but it's still... Like the in-game models to me look so much more aesthetically pleasing. Alright, remember all these characters. I'm just not sure which one I am. Find out eventually, I guess. The red one, probably, yeah. I mean, this is a kind of a cool scene to see in a fighting game or like in a video game. But yeah, it's not really a fun. Wait, am I like am I the red one? It's like I can't even fucking tell. Oh shit, that was kind of cool. Has ring outs, I guess. Oh shit, people climbing. Ouch. That's really awesome. Unsurprisingly, I'm getting my ass kicked though. Whoa. I didn't die first. Oh shit, you can like stomp their fingers. Oh, that's sick. Oh shit, oh yeah, we were on teams. Right, I forgot. I had no idea who were on our team, but we won. Our school reigns supreme. Camera's actually better in this chaos than it is normal. I mean, I did spend a good 20% of the match outside the screen, but can I like... No. Okay. I can't like confirm who's actually on our team. Oh, I guess you can like... Oh shit, you can do all kind of fancy flips and shit while blocking, I guess. Oh wait, is there like a different color border on the life bars or something? Nope. Everyone's just got flowers coming off their heads, which I assume is meant to indicate something, but I actually have no idea. But like, yeah, I mean, it's kind of cool. The game does run at 30 FPS, but it still has like 8 characters on screen at like no real noticeable performance drop. That's not nothing. I mean, it's cutting a lot of corners to get it done, I suppose, with everyone using the same character model and everything. There's still something kind of cool to it. It's like, people who attack me, I can maybe safely assume are not on our side. Okay, I'm out. Tai Chi can still win, though. I think green is on my side. Maybe turquoise. Okay, yeah, green looks, ouch. Yep. Like, yeah, you can see they have different stances, but when we got 8 people moving at once, it's a little harder to make out. Flowers are target markers, so if you have multiple flowers, multiple people are targeting you. That makes it... Yeah, I was thinking there was something like that, but I just couldn't... I couldn't quite make it out. But, okay, so the blue guy... I see. So he's got the red flower, so I'm targeting him. I guess it would be helpful if the colors actually matched. I mean, yeah, I'm the red guy and he's got a red flower, but it's not like the same red. And like the black, I mean, I would have called him black, but it's actually white, I guess. Yeah. It's a little silly. But, you know, it's kind of cool. That feeling when you're trying to do a forward dash, you just roll to the side because the game decided that, no, actually, you need to press down to move forward now instead of right. I love that when you climb up, you do a little jump. Oh, I think it's... Wait, hang on. I was going to say, I think it's 3-on-1, but it can't be. I just hit my partner, and that's what happened. I guess, yeah, there's definitely friendly fire here. I assume the blue one isn't my friend, because the match started off with me targeting him. Alright, they can fight each other. Fine by me. Shit. I shouldn't have tried to intervene. I should have let those guys take each other out. Well, we won that one time. Yeah, they were on the same team. Yeah, this Lord of Fist, the PS1 Tekken Smash Bros. Yeah, the Mokujin is. I'm sure it's some Chinese martial art thing. Like, I know that the typical like Wing Chun, there's like the wooden training dummy, but I'm not sure if they're like related. I actually don't know, but I'm sure it's not something Tekken invented. Well, guys, I think this is probably as much as we'll be able to figure out of this game. But we gave it a good 30 minutes, so I think we can be happy there. So give me a second here as I set up a new raffle. You can enjoy this hot attract mode. Pretty cool. Like, I think this game, much more so than being a fighting game, is, I mean, aside from mechanically it being this kind of RPG thing, it's also kind of a, you know, like kung fu movie sort of thing, right? Like all these sort of stereotypical characters and the music and the environments and the storylines and everything. It's much more so about sort of simulating that type of media than necessarily being a fighting game first and foremost. So I'm gonna mark this off as completed in my spreadsheet here. Actually, you know what? As we set up the raffle first, I could just do that then. Give me a sec, guys. I have fully forgotten how to stream, so do bear with me. Okay, raffle should be up. Type raffle in chat, and you can have the chance to pick the next game. This was pretty entertaining. All right, good. Glad you're satisfied with your pick. Raffle's open. Will be open for at least a couple of minutes. Type raffle in chat if you want to join. There we go. And this is. Today is July 17th, right? I think so. Yeah, make sure to run your rigging software. PlayStation fighters never disappoint. Yeah, I mean, I think I've grown to really appreciate the PlayStation in general as a system to kind of go back to and just see. And I mean, it's true for the Saturn as well, just being similar technology from a similar time. But there's so much of the kind of aesthetic of the time imbued in all these games that's really enjoyable to me. But the PlayStation has a particular edge compared to the Saturn, if only that it's so... the breadth of software is so much greater. Granted, there's a lot of very, very interesting stuff on the Saturn, but the PlayStation for that time period is just in a league of its own, because there's just thousands of games on it, and obviously there's a lot of exclusives. There's certainly bad games on the PlayStation, certainly some bad fighting games for that matter. But I'm inclined to agree that like there's almost always something about them, whether it's aesthetics, music, or whatever, you know, that's just something really cool. I guess I can, on some level, appreciate that even when it's full on like computer players, things don't look much more civilized than when I try to play and just mash buttons. But yeah, the game does, I mean, like you can tell a lot of the character designs are like sort of, not necessarily stereotypes, but like some of them are kind of based on archetypes, or in some cases kind of specific, like obviously that guy in the green vest has like that Jackie Chan look and that kind of thing. But I don't know, there is kind of a budget vibe to it, but I think that that's also from just the way the game is presented. Like if you took these exact character designs and put them in more of a proper one-on-one fighter, and we're able to have slightly more detailed characters and just a little more expressive fighting styles, I think some of them would be very much like not the you know, full-on like icons and top tier A-list fighting game characters, but very respectable. So I think the game, the weird way the game works kind of diminishes some of that a little bit. But hey, on the other hand, it makes the game more unique. So there's that. All right, we'll watch this opening again, and when this FMV ends, we'll pick the winner. So last chance to enter the raffle. If you want a chance to pick the next game, just type raffle in chat. All right, let's pick the winner. Winner and picker of next game is, boom, Electro Altruism. Congrats. You get to pick the next game. So just let us know what it's going to be. Electro Altruism, are you present? If not, I guess we'll pick someone else. So if you are here, Electro Altruism, please let us know that you're alive and well. Intensely studying the list. I mean, I assume so, but we'll give him a second to confirm, figure it out. Hey, there they are. Electro Altruism. Congrats, you won. Got any requests, ideas? I mean, I'm fine chilling listening to this theme song for another minute or two, but whenever you're ready. Jenga, that's me. Do I like 90s anime dubs? I mean, you mean English dubs? Not really. I mean, I don't really like... I mean, can't say I've heard many in the last, I don't know, however many years. I mean, I was a weeb in the 90s, and I would always prefer to watch stuff in Japanese. And since after the 90s, I pretty much haven't watched anime, so... I guess by default the answer is no, but it's not a question I have a very strong opinion on. I am, however, very curious where you're going with this. I'm still waiting for a game. Too bad, because I'm playing Evil Zone. Well, I mean, just so you're aware, we will be playing the Japanese version. But fine by me. It's an awesome game. Let me set it up. Let me find the disc, first of all. I think I should have it here. I think. It's the problem with having 8,000 games. It can be a little... cumbersome to find the discs. It's not in here. Then it should be in here. Well, you're free to pick something else if that's a deal breaker. For my own curiosity, I got to figure out where the disc is anyway. Yeah, we don't do English language Japanese games on this stream. While I'm looking for the disc, let me know if you would rather pick something else. Half joke. Well, okay. Well, how about this then? You can get to experience what the Japanese version sounds like if you haven't. I got it here, so let's just get on with it. We'll play it, and I'm sure you'll be able to rig your way through a raffle win sooner or later anyway, right? So let's do Eretzvaju. Oh boy, man, this juggling. Actually, do I have I think... Give me a sec here. Gotta check something. Yeah, card B. Card A. Oh, that's the wrong button. I wanted to reset. There we go. While we're at it, let me hook up my stick here also. Oh boy. Ah! This is a mess. This is a mess. Full on mess status here. Well, we got it. Or almost. I'm tying knots around myself here, but 2 seconds and we'll have it. Oh yeah. I'll be with you guys in a second. There we go. Oh yeah, sorry, raffle's not open. Oh yeah, Yuke's made us. I keep forgetting that. Oh, this fucking... all this effort changing discs shit is like making me exhausted. But we got there. But yeah, this is definitely a cool game. I mean, it's definitely not quite standard as far as fighting games go, but it's got like simple mechanics, but it's pretty fun to play. And it's a game where a ton of effort went into the presentation. And it's definitely, I mean, I will say in a sense that the English version is almost more interesting in the sense that it's the effort they went through in localization is very impressive. Anyway, I'll shut up so we can enjoy this. This shit is sick. Like, just the fucking quality of this intro and the animation. Like, this game is so sick. Let's double check here that we have our memory card loaded. I should have saved it here. Load okay, good. All anime are good except newer anime kind of sucks sometimes. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'm basically... For me, anime stopped being appealing like somewhere around the mid to late 90s. I mean, there's stuff past that point that has value, but by and large, the only time I'm like into or interested in any anime thing that's like from post 2000 is generally if it's based on something older. Like I watched the Cobra anime. I tried to watch. It wasn't very good, but the Hokuto no Ken Laoden. I watched one episode of Kashan Sins and thought it was boring as shit. Like, but those are the shows I'm willing to maybe give a shot at least. But yeah, but like I don't know, the overall aesthetics and like the kind of digital, very cheap look. I mean, not to say that there aren't 80s TV anime that don't look cheap, but the way that modern anime looks cheap is very unappealing to me. But also, I think that the overall just trends and aesthetics, the kind of moe boom of the 2000s, just like shifted things overall, or at least parts of it in directions that just didn't appeal to me. Let's check the config. Attack guard. Okay, good. I think we got those. So this game does have a lot of shit in it. Like the game itself is quite simple, but you can unlock all these. All right, switching resolutions here. We got some deinterlacing stuff, but yeah, there's like all these design illustrations and materials and stuff. All right, it's either loading or crashed or something. Oh, there we go. Okay, I guess it was loading. It got stuck for a really long time there. All right. Yeah, it's nice that they at least use the 480i mode for like slightly sharper image, but it's still like it's. I'd much rather have it in print or something with like decent quality. But a lot of these games don't have even that. So got the full encyclopedia, but we only have the encyclopedia aspects for the character. So this is the character Midori Himeno, who we played with last time. So each of these entries is for one of the characters. Yeah, there's Danziver. What is it? Kanzen? I don't know, perfect, evil something. Evil destroyer or something, I would have to guess. I don't think he's a bad guy. Errol Plaus, of course. Setsuna. Gary Banish Gregman. Pretty good name. And E. Hadolka, of course. Oh yeah, and there's a separate entry here for Sekaikan, like the world. So there's like all this lore. Like look at the depths of this lore. Read about D-Space, like holy shit. How sick is this? And there's more stuff still. So let's play. And yeah, the character models look good in this game. I'm not sure why there's no music here. Hopefully, well, maybe the disc fucked up because it froze there for a while. That's probably a thing. Is there like a full soft reboot on the PS2? There isn't, right? Let's... Wait, hang on. Can we play? Yeah, okay. Maybe maybe it's supposed to be silent. I don't know. It just seemed weird. So we got Danziver, who's like the henshin superhero. Alti Al-Lazel is like a weird magic wizard, I guess. Oh yeah, K10 point. Like this guy is the secret priest. This is gonna like banish demons and shit. Errol Plaus, mercenary. Yeah, she's awesome. She's got that sick 90s, like 80s, 90s anime fantasy / sci-fi aesthetic that's like a very thin line between medieval knights and like space pilots in terms of character design and style. But yeah, I love this style so much. Yeah, it's just the wrestling chick. Of course, we went with her last time. Setsuna, yeah, Guardy Angel, right. She's have like the spaghetti hair that's in this game, right? I think so. Yeah, I can Vanish. I guess not Banish. All right, there you go. Yeah, he looks pretty sick. G. Gregman. Line Dwell Rainrix. Now that's a anime 90s PlayStation game character name if ever I heard one. Oh, I fucking Kakurin. Hate this character. So yeah, each character you pick, like the way, well, you'll see, but the story mode is kind of presented as a like a TV show, and each character has like a different genre and different style. I think we're gonna go Dan Ziver. His voice is very different in the American version. Yes, this is like the advertisement for the new show that's gonna start. And we got the full-on 70s hero music.
完全懲悪断罪バー第1話罪を断つ覇王の力ゼロ着断罪バー魔導士アルティ・アル・ラーゼル登場に断罪バースト
Atomic Runner with the Archer Quest Redemption. Oh yeah, and everyone gets a logo for their show. That's so sick. Oh, God damn, I have so many cables all over the place. There we go. Episode 1. We're fighting whatever this kid's name was. Then Zyver arc. In before I draw Errol. Well, I mean, I wouldn't say they're mutually exclusive. We might figure something out. Yeah, it's so fucking sick. Alright, so there's the guard button. You match. So there you got like, I guess it's like context sensitive. You got different, like it's a little bit like Psychic Force, where you have like different inputs with like direction plus button. But I vaguely recall there's some like vaguely tug of war-esque mechanic with the life bars, maybe. Yeah, there you go. You charge, and the less life you have, the quicker you can charge up full. And somehow you can use those gems to do specials. I don't remember how. Both buttons, maybe. Nope. Maybe you need more than one. Oh, I can deflect something. Oh yeah. Oh, sick. Oh, dude, fucking orbital lasers, of course. Dude. That is sick.
Knockdown.
Yeah, so that's the thing. If you hold down an attack, oh yeah, of course you get the eye catch. The, like ad break. Stinger. Yeah, you hold down an attack, you get the little red marker on the floor, and it's like unblockable, I think, but it has a long startup. Okay, on the next episode.
次なる相手を迎え撃つ自らの欲望のためにイハドルカの力を欲する陰陽師天保院慶也彼の黒い力が断罪バーを窮地に追い込む果たして断罪バーは彼に打ち勝つことができるのか次回完全懲悪断罪バー第2話邪悪なる欲望の罠闇より来る黒き刺客陰陽師天保院慶也登場に 断罪バース
Yo, Itinerant Soldier with the second draw this game redemption. To be continued. That's all right. That's fine by me. But yeah, they're piling up. We got through the Double Dragon request, but we got Fat Man, Streets of Rage 4, Alice in Cyberland, and now this. So yeah, we really gotta go get to some of that art very soon.
Get set. Go!
Oh yeah, here we go. Okay. But yeah, the cool thing about this game again is that they not only does this get a Western release, they oh shit, yeah, you got me. It's like they didn't remove 70% of it like you'd think they would. Alright, that weird seems kind of weird. I don't know how you use your gem. Oh, there we go. I don't know how I did it, but... Something with like back forward or a circle or something. Oh shit, he grabbed me. Oh fuck. Now, of course, he's got the, what's it called? The Vajra? It's some kind of spiritual instrument of some sort. Oh, dude, yeah, his mask gets destroyed.
Get set. Go!
But yeah, it's like really fast-paced. It's got some kind of neat mechanics where like you can reflect attacks. There is a throw, but I forget how you do it. Oh, something like that. Maybe you use the other buttons? I don't know. Doesn't seem like it. Oh, that's a sick camera angle. Alright, the forward attack is that thing. Oh, it looks different at range, I guess. You can like double tap forward when you're close, you kind of run through your opponent. Oh, I'm like stunned? Oh shit. Oh, okay, that was my throw. I thought he got me. Oh, I think, right. I think down an attack is throw. And it's if you're at the distance that he does the red thing on the floor. Oh yeah, I forgot the timer. Let's might as well activate it. Yeah, easy victory. Until I can save Yuri, I won't lose. Bobicus, what's up? This game is my childhood. Yeah, like I said, this came out in America at least. I don't know off the top of my head if this has a PAL version. I definitely never saw this game growing up. But it's very easy to see how this would have made a very strong impression on people who played it in the West. Because most people who play this in like 96 or whenever, they wouldn't have any real... most Western players wouldn't have any relation to the aesthetics of the sort of the tropes that the game is building on, like all of these, the framing, you know, it's all 1000% based on like TV anime. So it would probably have been pretty exotic. In addition to, you know, just the fact that it has all these, like, you know, it's a sort of a fighting game that have these characters with like voice dialogue, and you have this narration and like FMV stuff. Okay. I don't know what that was, but that was cool. Well, like, definitely, you know, anime started having presence in America for sure, but at the same time, I mean, I wasn't around, of course, but yeah, everyone has like a different music genre too. Got him. Oh, dude, how sick is that? You know, the anime that was around was presented in a pretty different way, so you would probably not have. How sick is that? Alright, we used the super. Alright, so I didn't want to talk over that. You wouldn't necessarily get all this stuff. Like, the anime that you would have been familiar with would have had, to some degree, I'm sure, like, kind of a different presentation. Of course, they changed some of it, you know, the English dub and everything in this for the US version, so it's not like in Japanese or anything, but even so, even with the efforts they went through to localize this and dub everything into English and translate it, I still feel like it represented a more authentic, like, anime experience than you would have gotten from anything that you would have seen on TV. That's my impression, anyway. And even so, it's not like there were a lot of anime on TV. You know, you would have had Dragon Ball and something else here or there, I guess, but it would still have been very novel. It would have stood out a lot. Not to mention, like I said, like, even aside from its appeal, like, in being able to reproduce faithfully all these, like, TV style framing devices, it also is a game that has very appealing character designs and cool visuals. Like, it's a cool game. Like, a lot of the references would have gone over Western players' heads, I guess is my point. But, you know, you'd still be able to enjoy it. Yeah, the character models look really good. And, like, they have, like, the right level of detail to be able to look good. Like, the camera work is so cool. Up attack. Oh yeah. No, shit. So there's like no jumping really. I think maybe side stepping, or you just dash forward and backward. No, you can sidestep. Nice. Okay, you can't jump, I guess. I don't know how. Nope, shit. Ah, shit, he was airborne, I guess. Ah. Try to deflect. Whoa, 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 why can I not block that? Nope. Oh, there we go. Fucking vocal themes. Doesn't get much sicker than that. Where you like get your own characters, eye catch, and like theme song, jingle, whatever. Oh yeah. This is the spaghetti hair in this game. I like the way they did with the transparent textures for her like bangs. The character models look nice. Thank you very much for the smoke bits, Jay. Yeah, I also like the music. That's the thing too, right? The music is, well, I mean, I'm not sure. Maybe some of it was changed for the US version. Wouldn't surprise me. But the music is just as much as the visuals, like a key part in just recreating the anime aesthetic. Danzai burst. I'm still not exactly sure how I did the super. I mean, you need the gems, but there's some kind of joystick motion, I guess. I kind of mashed it out a little bit and got different supers. So I don't know exactly, but all right, she's like, yeah, she's like possessed. Didn't I tell you to run away? You don't get to complain if you die. All right, some kind of juggle something. Like, there's still like a decent, like, oh shit. There is still a decent sort of depth to how stuff works in this game. It's just like not operating on standard fighting game mechanics. There is like a parry, like or just defend or whatever. Like if you block, like the first frames or whatever, if you block can deflect stuff. But if you fuck it up, there's like a cooldown before you can try again, I think. Right, punish with the throw though. No. Okay, I guess half circle forward and attack. How much does that do? Is it enough? It's enough. Hair chainmail quap, yeah. We got the fucking Steiner chainmail hood. It's reminiscent of the time where anime started getting kind of somber. Yeah, but definitely, I understand what you mean. Like the kind of, not necessarily horror, but like, yeah, kind of darker, darker stuff. Not this kind of full-on Technicolor superheroes. Yeah, it's the spunky grappler chick. This game has really good character designs. I love that they're kind of all over the place, representing different sort of archetypes and different genres and styles. But they still, I think, fit together really well. And like, yeah, there's characters who I can't stand, but that's because they're like representative of styles and archetypes that I don't like. It's not that they're necessarily bad, but like all this, like the weird, you know, magic child characters and stuff. Like I just can't stand that sort of character type in, especially in fighting games. Like I don't know, it just doesn't appeal to me at all. So those characters in this game obviously aren't my favorites. But I feel like every other character is like a pretty great version of that type of character. Like the edgelord guy and the what's his name? Vanish, the guy with the big sword. That seems to be some kind of mechanic that I don't understand, but it looks cool. Ah! Oh no. I still understand how that really works, but... Nope, shit. Like, there's a long startup on that, but you can easily get caught if you just, you know, just stand there. Nope, okay, that's not what I want to do, but fine. Nah, nice, got her. Ah! What the heck? No, shit, I try to move, but I was just blocking. Yeah, the stage's cool. Okay, I'm alive, but... Ooh. Ooh. Okay, I got really lucky there. I actually parried. I kind of accidentally parried and did a throw. I was trying to mash out the super. I guess I still haven't quite figured out how to do it. Oh, shit, sorry. Oh shit. She sacrificed herself?
なんでだろうね。あんたの言う通り、私はバカだから。喋るな。ルリー、回収しろ。早く。
I guess that's his orbital laser robot, whatever, beaming her.
誰だ？出て
to somewhere safer.
次回完全懲悪断罪バー第7話断罪バー
Episode
絶対
7.
絶命少女の微笑みは死の招待状超純粋
Her smile is an invitation to death.
断罪バースト
Got these sick like episode names and shit too. Yeah, this is the girl who's like.
抽選で5名にプレゼント希望の方は完成はがきに住所
It's so
名前
sick. There's just like
年
a
齢電話番
campaign.
号ゲームの感想を明記の上
Just like send a postcard to
宛先まで送ってください
Ukes
な
to
お
win
当選者の発表は発送をもって返
like
させていただきます
I don't know
当日消印
Eretzvaju merch. I guess that was probably taken out of the English version. Yeah, I'll see if we can figure out fucking Danzai Burst again. PSX Mania, what's up?
何者だ
Yeah, it's a cool game. I never played this game back in the day,
その子のスキャニングが効か
黙ってろルリー
but I can see how it would have made a very strong impression who people who played it. It's a cool game. I really like it.
女の子にはもっと優しくしてあげなきゃ
Well, Ukes don't make WWE games anymore,
うるさい
which is like actually kind of exciting.
王の力が罪を立つ
Not a lot that they have been doing has been very exciting for a long time. But when 2K took over the WWE license, they started bringing in like development duties were kind of split between Ukes and Visual Concepts, who's a 2K development studio who did a bunch of other sports games. And during the development of the most recent WWE games, like, I guess things started getting a little sour between 2K and Ukes. Basically, there was this interview where someone from Ukes were like talking about, basically complaining about, yeah, that's the thing in this game, right? You get like, not necessarily stuck in block stun, but you're kind of tricked into staying there and blocking. And then you get thrown instead. Okay, try to throw. Is it back forward? I think. I don't know. But basically, you know, they were talking about how there were a lot of ideas that they wanted to work on, but the compressed schedule of the WWE stuff essentially meant that they didn't really, like, that wasn't, never gave them the opportunity to pursue those things. And I feel like a week after that, 2K were like, well, okay, actually, Ukes aren't going to be involved in WWE anymore. So that was before the release of the most recent game that came out last fall. But obviously, like, development, I don't think much changed with the development of that game, but it was more about, like, moving forward, Ukes will not be involved in WWE games. And this was also, you know, the last year's game, which basically did worse than ever. It was completely, well, even by WWE games standards, kind of a broken mess. No one liked it. And for the first time since, like, 2001, there's no, like, mainline Ukes WWE game this year. Back attack for special? Alright, cool. Thanks. Nice, I actually avoided the throw, but didn't get a punish or anything. Yeah, the game gets a lot harder here. Oh! Okay, never hit my throw. Whoa! I guess I teched the throw? Maybe a thing? Yeah, there's definitely combos in this game, but I don't really know how the mechanics work. She's like, I'm so scared, like, I keep on blocking, and every time I just, you know, she catches me blocking, she just throws. In any case, yeah, so, Ukes are free, indeed. And I think under the right circumstances, they're capable of doing good stuff. I don't think it's their fault that WWE games have been shit. Really. So, yeah, I'm Alright, well, I guess we'll stun. So I'm interested to see what comes next from them. Yeah, well, Soldier, I'm not... that may be the case. I'm not really well read up on it, per se. It's interesting that it's like... I don't know. I mean, the game it's a mess, but even so, it's like... The problem with those games is that they were just, like, not fun at all. Like, they've got, like, these super elaborate character makers, but actual matches are, like, completely dreadful, and that's, like, pretty much never changed. I always hated fighting this character. Ah! Like, it's one of those things where when you try to do the throw, it feels like the computer can so easily dodge it. It is now. But when they do it to you, you feel like you have like a split second to react. I'm doing okay here. But they are also releasing 2K are releasing what's it called? Battlegrounds, the weird like cartoon wrestling game, which I'm actually excited for. I don't think it's necessarily going to be good, but just the idea of them putting out a non-sim, stun, like non-simulator game is. Oh yeah, backpack seems to work. Cool, thank you for that. It's exciting. And actually, they had a campaign where you could like apply for a product key for like streamers and stuff. So I did that. I don't think I'll get one, but why didn't I select another character? Because I selected this character. I don't know. That's a weird question. I guess, okay. No! Whoa, nice. No, no punish. Okay, try to throw, but it's fine. Whoa, 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 okay. Didn't realize that hit like that, but... Nope, alright. Oh shit! I didn't mean to do the dash punch. I was actually trying to charge, but... Oh, okay. I started dashing in because I just thought she would do the throw, but nah, she did the zipper. Wonder if this has a competitive scene. I've never heard of it, but I mean, you can definitely play it. Oh yeah, see, you can tech throws. How? I guess. I mean, you can definitely get thrown when you're trying to throw, but it could be just I don't know. Maybe it's actually the deflect. Ah! Oh. Like, I don't know, she's like fucking always plus frame. She can always block, it seems like. I never get to punish her. Okay, well, that's probably not going to be a ton of help. Ah, I tried to throw her. Oh well. Maybe the actual grabs, like the close range grabs, you cannot tech. But the long distance ones. Yeah, like it's very simple. Like I said, there's. I mean, it's a 90s game, so of course throws are going to be OP. Yeah, I mean, it's like the flow of how to deal with grabs in that kind of situation. It's like hard to guess what you're supposed to do in a game you're not quite familiar with. I don't understand how that doesn't connect. Yep, she just blocked that. Oh wait. Okay, up attack. Maybe you have double taps for all directions. Yeah, try to get out of the way. No time. Best strategies using stunning moves. Yeah, I don't know how to do that though. But yeah, I'm definitely been on the receiving end of that. Okay, that seems to be... trying to figure out... That's up an attack. Up attack is this one. That's forward. Forward is the dash punch. Dude. Oh, okay. Dude, oh, I was in the startup of my diving thing. Okay. That's weird. Ah! I hate this style of character too, where you can't tell what state she's in because she looks the exact same when she's like blocking, attacking, and taking damage. It's just standing there, or maybe spinning and maybe flashing. It's like not that you can necessarily like tell frame data from what the character animations look like, but just the feedback becomes confusing. Okay, I thought I was out of range of that. Yeah, I know how the distance grabs work. I just mean that I don't know what causes the stun. Yeah, it's just like charging and then blocking. Okay, that connected. Yeah, the music's great. I'm dead. Alright, she's like comboing into her throw. It seems like. Well, maybe that's a thing I can do too. I don't know. I like the life bar super meter system. It's pretty cool. I mean, there's similar systems in other fighting games too, but it works well. It's like the Double Dragon Neo Geo super meter system. Okay, that's a punish, I think. Oh, dude! Get a different throw, back turn, fucking full-on German. Electric Ball is a stun move. Okay. There's a lot of stuff that's kind of weird that I don't understand, but like, was she blocking there, or is it just going through? Because all right, hit her there, I guess. No, It's a long distance version. This might be enough to kill. Nice. All right, we got it. We got it. We got it. Yeah, like Kakuren's animations are confusing as they are, but the electric ball thing seemed to hit strangely on all characters. Like, I don't know, there seems to be something about how that move works that I don't quite understand. Congrats, thanks. We got there. Oh shit, you gotta fight Vanish.
さらにそこへ名うてのバウンティーハンター ガリー・バニッシュ・グレッグマンが襲いかかり、ルリーの悲しき叫びが戦いの地平にこだまする。断罪バーの戦いはここで
Sleepless
終わっ
Sleepy.
てしまう
Thank you
の
very much for that follow.
次回完全
Welcome,
懲悪
welcome,
断罪
and
バ
enjoy
ー
your
第
stay.
8話、激突する男と男の戦場に少女がこぼした悲しき涙。ナイスガイガリー・バニッシュ・グレッグマン登場に
Kite Star, the English title for this game is Evil Zone. Not to be confused with Killing Zone, which is the sequel to Battle Monsters, the quality Scarab fighting game with monster characters.
クラッツィローグ
I always used to
ガ
get
リ
these
ー・バ
two
ニッ
games
シュ・グレッグマ
confused.
ンだよな本物に合う
That happens, I guess, when the titles are extremely
そ
generic.
して最後だよ、新米のあんちゃん。そんな怪我した体で
This freaking
俺様
hand.
に勝てるかよ。
The characters are so cool, though.
バニッ
Yeah,
シ
it's
ュ
like
の異名
Space
を
Guts.
試させてもらうぜ
怪我って断罪は待って
Like Space Guts slash anime Man at Arms. Who's like your RPG uncle sidekick who's like a grizzled 32-year-old. Alright, take that punish. Oh shit! Did he throw me out of my super? I'm not sure. That was sick anyway. Oh, I guess maybe the forward attack, like, it hits through the regular. Probably something like that. That's punish. Nice. We got him with the anti-air super. Danzai burst for the win. Dude, that's so sick. Yeah, the animation is great. Like, the presentation is so awesome. Fantasy Guts Online, yeah.
怪我ってどういうこと
Basically.
ねえ答えてよ
ああかすり傷
Yeah, it's like it's easy to get into it. Like it feels good. It's
ルリ
it's interesting to go back to a game like this when so many modern fighting games try to like do simple stuff. I mean, not that I would want
シャレになんないかな
King of Fighters 15 to play like this game or whatever. But it's interesting that like even back then, like I feel like this game kind of got that right. You know, and like I said, it reminds me a lot of Psychic Force, which also has kind of similar controls, although it has like obviously full like you're flying inside a box. It doesn't have this kind of grounded movement, but it's like a two-button game. But it still has a lot of principles from fighting games in terms of offense and defense, risk reward, and picking, you know, kind of taking turns, stealing turns. Yeah, I think Kakuten, like I said, like it's a fine execution of that style of character. It just kind of drives me up the wall.
何シミュレーションスーツ遠隔操作だと誰が動かしてる
もうやめて断罪は私これ以上ショーが傷つくの見たくないだから止めてみせるユリは私が助けてみせる
ルリお前かバカ野郎
I guess Ludi is his, like, I don't know, space partner. That's the physical manifestation of it, fighting right here. Yeah, the Dan Cyber theme. No, I'm trying to sidestep here. Oh yeah, you can totally combo into the throw. Alright, getting bopped here. Now I'm dead. Oh, got fucking German suplexed.
断罪はしっかりして
Get a hold of yourself, Dan Cyber. Yeah, the 3D movement is maybe the aspect that I'm the most confused by. Like, there are side steps you can kind of move, but like a lot of other things, the rules governing it are a little unclear to me. Ah, okay. Alright, we got him with the ghetto tick throw. Okay, I tried to throw him, so he probably can't attack throws like that. God damn, he's like parrying everything. Yeah, there's like a cool little story beat for every match, basically. Of course, they gotta come up with some deep lore for the mirror matches. Oop, nice, that's punish. I love those animations where you just get like, if you skid on the floor, get like pushed back 10 meters, like, that looks so cool. Yeah, it's interesting because there seems to be kind of a, yeah, there seems to be kind of a RPS system going on. Oh, okay. Where certain types of attacks definitely seem to just beat others clean. It's kind of an interesting idea. See there, like his projectile, his forward projectile beat out my back projectile. And the forward projectile seems to be like eat other projectiles in general. The up attack seems to go through neutral attacks. Yeah, see there? Okay, I tried to do the combo into the throw, I couldn't pull it off. So the neutral attack is like, you kind of use it to check your opponent trying to get cute doing stuff. It's not guaranteed. Getting mixed messages here, yeah. Yeah, Gamers is, I forget, is it a store chain or a magazine? It's like a real company. Anyway. Yeah, it's like see there, like, I tried to jump out of it. Like, it's yeah, the frame data is nice. We actually got the throw combo. A little confusing to me. Definitely has situations where like I get punished when I get certain moves blocked, but I can't punish the AI doing the same move. Dude, I try to fucking run out of it. Like that. Oh. I haven't seen that before. I guess you do have different combo follow-ups? This game's so fucking cool, even if I don't understand what's going on sometimes. Oh, for fuck's sake, that's cheap. I definitely thought I was close enough for the normal throw, but oh well. Yeah, I mean, I did like a twirling back attack as a third hit in the combo. I tried to do the super, but I guess you can do like neutral, neutral back. That's like a different string. That's decent damage. Ah! Alright, get the super at least. Okay, sure. Dude! How is he blocking there? See? How is that jumping punch safe on block? I guess it probably has long startup, which I guess makes sense. But it doesn't look like it would be safe. Yeah, but I think doing that like backwards slash is probably... Okay, I just canceled into the energy ball. I think doing that backward slash is probably like how you would make it safe anyway. Dude! Okay, you got it. I'm not sure what caused that cinematic thing. Right, let's throw it, please. Alright, okay. I'm like slowly but surely figuring out a few things here and there. Oh yeah, I haven't seen this in a while. So I wonder if I can... I tried a very simple like tick setup there. Maybe I got extremely lucky, or maybe that like works. That did not do a lot of damage compared to what the animation looked like. Ooh, nice. Alright, maybe this is just what we do. I didn't mean to do that dash punch, but okay, okay. Oh shit. Oh dude, how sick is that? Okay, that's a different move. Nah. I wasn't able to keep him in like block stun or whatever. It's definitely quite tricky. Like I said, like if they like mix it up and do that move, and man, it's tough to deal with. Okay, definitely a little bit confused, but dude, what the fuck can I do here? What the fuck? That was... I don't know what was going on there. He got me in some weird, like, stun lock situation. Yeah, frame data is confusing for sure. That's a cool camera thing. Ah! Not sure why I bothered because. Yeah. Dude, I did not mean to do that. Holy shit! I cannot believe how lucky I got there. I don't know why that didn't work, but. No. Okay. That's not the move I try to do, but I'm also not sure how he actually killed me there. I meant to do the like forward attack, the beam. I guess that, you know, the problem with having simple inputs is that it's not hard to end up with like kind of overlapping inputs. Like it's sometimes you kind of don't quite get exactly what you want. There's no fault of the game or anything really. It's just kind of how it works out. But it can be, you know, the difference between a 6 punch, whatever, forward attack and forward. Can be crucial. Ooh, we got pretty lucky there. He literally connected with the throw, but the projectile still hurt him. That's about as lucky as you can get. But I'll take it. And the stages are really cool too. Like in all their simplicity, there's countless fighting games and the like on PlayStation that have the same kind of, you know, a pretty flat floor, maybe some kind of detail, and then like a backdrop. I wouldn't say this is like the peak of this style of arena in a PS1 game. I would say some of those, was it Heaven's Gate and like Bloody Roar? Some of those games that do slightly more elaborate shit with it can be really, really cool. But they're absolutely not bad here. I think I like the way the arenas look. Alright, this might be rough. But hey, who knows? We might get lucky. Ooh, alright. Ihadolka time. On the next episode of Danziver.
何者だ貴様は。
この感覚、キラクルバー、まさか。
ほう、その名を知っているか。そうか、貴様がダンザイバーか。ちょうどよい。この場で蹴りをつけてくれる。
この世界のためにも、そしてあいつらのためにも、絶対に負けてたまるか。行くぞ。覇王の力が罪を断つ。完全懲悪。ダンザイバー。
Freaking flashing eyes, so sick. Like modern fighting games don't get anywhere near this sick. There's like a long recovery on blocking, I guess. Alright. Where you can't, like, I don't know, if you're trying to get out of blocking from guarding projectiles and stuff like that. Ah, oh, dude! I keep getting the dash punch when I want the beam. It's definitely an issue. Please stop. Okay, that's good. This does chunky damage. Okay, so I thought. Nope, okay. I guess that beats my beam attack. I actually got the beam exactly when I wanted it, but it didn't work. Is that a throw tech? Maybe. There's a lot of things that keep confusing me, but nice, we got the throw. Jump Stoner, what's up? This is a sick game. And yeah, the music's really good. Yeah, stunned. I feel like we got closer in that first game than we probably will for the next 10, but... Yep, stone locked, we're dead. Yeah, we didn't get halfway down this time. Tried to dash in for the throw, didn't quite work. Ah! Like, I can't... I let go of block to attack, and the attack didn't come out because I was still in like block recovery, so I didn't really have much choice than to block the other one. And then I was stuck to get thrown. No. Okay, alright. I keep getting different things than what I expect. I did do the super input though, so that's like... No! Fuck! Yeah, she's not like my favorite type of character design, but again, like it's a decent one of these, okay? I guess we did it. I was gonna say, I'm not sure she takes full damage, but looks like we got there. Perfect finish too. Oh, dude, to get the full anime. Alti Outlazal. Yeah, that's a little kid. But it doesn't look like this is done with like FMV. This looks like it's just like full screen images. Oh well, I mean, if that makes any difference. Fucking Line Dwell Rainrix. Lord Wakamoto with the narration. Well, yeah, this is a really good game. I really, really like this game. And the fact that it's mechanically fairly simple means it's like, yeah, I haven't played this in like a year, but you can still like, all right, yeah, this is how it works, and kind of get into it. But yeah, see, like it's got this kind of all-star quality to it with all these like the anime staff and the voice cast and just the overall production value. It's interesting because, you know, it feels like the presentation and the surface was like the main thing that they put the money and effort towards. But it's not like a shit game. It's not, you know, there's so many games that you could use that description for where it's just like, you know, like Fist, I don't know, to take a closely related example. But even, you know, Western CG adventure games, like FMV stuff or whatever, where it's, you know, the presentation, you're trying to dazzle people with the futuristic multimedia technology, but there's not much of a game there. This isn't, you know, from a technological standpoint maybe doing that, but it's definitely, I feel like it's in that same sort of tradition of the, you know, $150 PC98 adventure game that's 90 minutes long, where it's just like, you know, you're buying it for the artists who worked on it and the musicians and like that presentation and the quality of those aspects rather than anything else really. And I feel like I can't think of many other examples of a fighting game or a fighting adjacent game where that is true, and also the game plays well and it is good, you know. Yeah, I mean the art's not bad in any way, and the animation, the presentation, like the camera work. There's a lot of pieces kind of coming together, right? You know, the character animation is one thing, but there's also some cool effects. Both the music and sound and the camera work all fit together, and because the game is the way it is, it's it's not turn-based, of course, but it has this kind of
ま
rhythmic play to it. It's not completely free-flowing. Sponsored by Ukes. The way you would expect from a full like 3D fighter, but I think that works to the game's advantage in a way that when it sort of cuts away to these different camera angles and stuff happens, it doesn't feel like the fight is being interrupted, really. Like it feels in line with how the game behaves. It's interesting. Like I would love to see someone, some indie like sort of take on this game concept. I mean, of course, unfortunately, because a big part of the appeal of the game is the production values, like it's obviously a lot harder to kind of copy those. But I do think mechanically still it is interesting, and I would, in lieu of someone getting to copy the style of the game, just having a game that plays like this is, in its own right, kind of a novelty that I can't think of. I can't think of much that plays like this in recent memory either. Yeah, so we get like the full Denziver lore. Alright, all his moves here, I guess. The Danzai capture, the Danzai suplex, Danzai burst. Yeah. This game is so cool. So yeah, that's gonna be it for this game. Played for close to an hour, but I think that was well deserved. Yeah, good times. I like this game. Yeah, sorry, Dubsconer, but that's them's the breaks. We're doing fighting games viewer requests, so we're gonna be jumping from one game to the next, and you guys will be helping me to determine what that's gonna be. Thanks for playing. Hey, my pleasure. What is going to be played next is entirely in your hands, because we will be doing a raffle. And just if I may be allowed a second to set that up. Where are we? Let's do that. And the raffle is now open. Type raffle in chat, and you are eligible to win the raffle. And if you do, you will get to pick the next game. Remind streamer to hydrate. That's a good idea. And in fact, I will be going on a break. I was going to say to do just that. I'm not going on a hydration break, really, but I'm going on a break. So see you guys in a few minutes, and we'll pick the winner of the raffle and see what the next game's going to be. right, I'm back. Oh yeah, raffle is still open. All right, let's call this last call for anyone who wants to join the raffle to pick the next game. We'll draw the winner when this. I was gonna say when this intro ends, which is now, I guess. All right, let's pick a winner. The winner is Atomic Runner. Congrats. Nice rigging. Well done. Atomic Runner. Congrats. What's it going to be? Peruse the list at your leisure if need be. Just let me know what we're going to be playing. And in the meantime, by the way, I'm going to mark this one off as played. And its value is over there. It's 2020 7/17. Rigging protocols still functioning properly. Man, we're making good progress here. According to my documents here, we've completed 58 out of 238 games on this list at 24.37%. Under Night in Birth. Okay. Oh boy. Oh boy. All right, that's a PS3 game, I think, right? I'm going to have to figure this shit out. That's fine. We'll do it. I don't mean to sound like negative. I'm just... it's been a while. We'll figure it out. I'm going to hop back to the BRB screen because I'm going to need to do, just rejigger things a little bit here. But we'll be back very shortly with Under Night in Birth. Be right back. Raffle is not open. Okay, I'm back. So I just need to set up a few things here. We'll get the overlay sorted. I'm just going to get the capture set up. I need to change some settings here. I guess we're going to need capture component. And yeah, that should be hooked up. I think. Oh boy. I don't capture... Whoa, that's not good. Accidentally unplugged capture card. Oh, this thing was loose. Hopefully this works. PS3 should be on and outputting video. Hopefully I didn't fuck everything up here. I may have... Oh, there we go. Never mind. Not fucked up somehow. Got some weird interference in my headphones. All right, okay. Probably we've got some kind of a patch situation, probably. But we'll probably be able to just boot up whatever version this is. Do I even have any artwork for this? So, full disclosure here. I imported this game when it first came out in Japan. And played it like once. And I haven't touched it since. And also, you know, in full disclosure, for people who may be less familiar with my tastes and preferences in terms of games, I'm not much into what you might call anime fighting games. But I was curious to try this one out because it seemed a little different. I have played Melty Blood and I didn't like it at all. And I think I find this game at least somewhat more appealing, but I tried a little bit and just couldn't really get into it. Having played it like once and never again isn't strictly an indictment of the game. That happens to a lot of games that I genuinely like, but it's more about not really having the... I wasn't grabbed by it to the point where I was able to kind of put forth the effort to keep going with it. What's my favorite fighting game? That's very hard to answer, but as far as current games go, I play Mortal Kombat 11. I love that game. But otherwise, in broad terms, I like Street Fighter. I like King of Fighters. I love Virtua Fighter. I'd like to dabble in just about everything, but in broad strokes, those would be like kind of my favorites, I guess. So there's not really much of anything that might fall under the kind of anime umbrella that I'm like even really at all a fan of. This seemed different enough to the point where I was curious to check it out, and it's one of those things where I wouldn't mind learning more about it in theory, but it's kind of a tall order to get into and learn a fighting game that you aren't passionate about. Oh yeah. Let's see. Alright, A, B, C, D. Okay. So yeah, there's going to be a bunch of button combinations to do shit that I don't know at all. If people in chat know this game, you're more than welcome to explain stuff or drop hints or whatever. Just bear with me. It's going to be very hard for me to kind of pick up on too much like that on the fly. And if I sound dismissive or frustrated with people giving advice, by all means, that doesn't mean that I don't want you to. It's just I might be a little stressed out trying to figure this shit out on the fly. Data install. Okay, I'm not sure if we need to install or it might be already, but. All right. Well, let's hop into arcade mode, I guess. It's interesting, by the way, just playing stuff that's in 720p. It's been a long time since I did. I'm surprised how noticeable the difference really is for something like this. How kind of blurry things look. Oh yeah, right. Katsuki from Blitzkampf is in this. Forget about that. I think Eltnum is the character I played. Maybe. I mean, I don't know anything or remember anything, but may have played Lynn a little bit. I don't know. So Eltham's got like the guns and stuff, right? Or am I mixing her up with someone else? No, I'm thinking of someone else, I think. Just trying to get my bearings here of who's who. Eltham's got the guns, yeah, okay. Yeah. I'm not a big fan of the character design in this game, but I will say that the characters look like fighting game characters, which is a huge step up from Melty Blood. Melty Blood has like 60 characters, and there's like 2 of them who look like they belong in a fighting game. Well, I don't know if it makes any difference in terms of... okay, I thought I might get a color select there, but whatever. In terms of figuring out how to play, or it's not like I remember any of her moves or anything, but oh yeah, let's start the timer, I guess. We'll see how this goes. For games like this too, like it might be something I have no idea how to play, but the AI just might be like, you know, the difficulty might be set that it's you just steamroll it anyway, but it might also be such that we can't win a match. We'll find out. If I sound apprehensive, it's mostly because I'm like nervous about performing here, and I feel like I'm gonna make a fool out of myself. But doing stuff like this is also something I love about doing these streams, because when would I ever pick this game up otherwise? Oh yeah, the 4D jump. Okay, A/B dashes, I guess. BC is something. Wall bounce. Oh, that did something. Chain shift. How do I throw? Oh, like that, I guess. Yeah, he doesn't seem to... Not fighting back an awful lot here in stage 1. That's fine. We're getting a feel for how things work here. But yeah, like I said, like I love doing streams like this just to get the opportunity to play shit that I wouldn't bother playing otherwise. I just got like the bullet. Right, that's a kind of a super or EX or something. Alright, that looked like I comboed into an overhead. Is there like EX moves or supers or something? No. Got the double perfect. If there's anything like Blade Blue, it's gonna get cheap. Yeah, I mean, it's nothing unusual for fighting games to start off completely, you know, not resisting at all, and then not, you know, letting you get a single hit, basically. Metal Slug gun sounds. Can mash A. I mean, yeah, I can do like ABC into something, I guess. I mean, I can try just mashing A and see what comes out. Oh, just got an uppercut, I guess? No. Alright, we're learning. We're learning. But yeah, there's all this stuff with the tug-of-war grid meter. There's like a lot of systems. And isn't there something in this too where you max out your meter, there's like this, you enter this mode, and yeah, I just vaguely recall a lot of systems in this game. So okay, 3C does that kind of launcher. Okay. Dive, kick, something. Okay. Charge, air C. Not sure what the deal is with the startup taking. Yeah, C special select EX. Yeah, it seemed that way. Obviously, I'm just kind of jumping around here to get the hang of things. Like, it feels great. Like, movement is really nice and smooth. You know, it's a modern fighting game. But I feel like the parts that I don't particularly like about these games, I mean, I think in this one in particular, again, because it is pretty different from Melty Blood or Guilty Gear or anything like that, it's not strictly with like the physics or the movement. The combo system is still like a little more convoluted than I perhaps would like, but it's more about, in this game, it's not so much that I disliked it, so much that I struggled a little bit to just kind of understand, just get to grips with how the game works and everything. Just loop that. Yeah, I'm not sure how that works. Oh yeah, this is the D button, which I like am juice because I don't know what it does. Try to land to do that, but alright. Well, they're fighting back now, I guess. Yeah, it's not quite as all over the place, but there's a lot of kind of conventions with how certain types of mechanics work, even if it's not in the exact same way, that feels pretty foreign to me and in a way that I'm not necessarily a huge fan of. Wait, what was that move? Alright, throws. That's the thing. Right. Oh, that did damage. Am I as into fighting games as I am into beat-em-ups? Would I consider this my second favorite genre? I mean, if anything, fighting games are probably my first favorite genre. Not that I would try to rank them per se, but I mean, I've been into fighting games for longer than I've been into beat-em-ups probably. Although again, it's hard to measure. I've been in love with both genres since whenever I played the first game I played in either genre. I watch, well, I mean, not in 2020, but otherwise I watch a lot of fighting game tournaments. I used to compete, but that was a long time ago. But not that I was ever any good. But I'm really into like the design of fighting games and stuff too. Oh boy. Oh, what's that? Okay, that's a mechanic, I guess. A lot of weird, like, fucking full screen normals did in this game. Oh, okay. That's how you do that, I guess. So, I mean, I collect fighting games because I love the genre, and I mean, I wouldn't have this game if I wasn't interested in it. I own several versions of Guilty Gear and BlazBlue and other games that I kind of know I don't like just because I wanted to give them a chance and wanted to see if I could learn to like them. And even games I don't particularly like, I'm always like intrigued to understand how they work. Like, there's a lot of games where I don't play them, but I've watched enough of them to like have a theoretical understanding of how their game systems work and stuff. Like that always interests me. This shit. One thing I really can't stand is that like anime fighting game style of mid-air recovery, and like sort of manually recovering at different times, like airborne hit stun. Basically, it's kind of what it comes down to. It's just something I've never really understood, or like I understand it in theory. I've never been able to intuit how it like. It always feels arbitrary to me in a way that it's done
惜しければ邪魔をするな
on the ground. It doesn't.
クローズディバイド
Like it's unclear. There's even if there's maybe a meter or like whatever. Games can work differently in how they communicate and how that type of mechanic works. But like when you got these combos where you can sort of jump around and land and keep doing air stuff. There's just something about it that just doesn't feel right to me, and it feels like I never quite understand why something works, like why something will combo and why it wouldn't. Alright, got a little lucky there. Definitely a lot. They're fighting back a lot more, but we were able to get a little bit of practice in those first matches. I still don't know how any of the meter shit works, but I'm sure I can do a lot more damage than that, but I don't think I've ever landed that overhead, but that's fine. Like the combos are... Obviously these combos aren't like overly long compared to like Marvel vs. Capcom or anything, but just in relation to what kind of game this is, like, I don't know, it just feels... It's not strictly that they're long, I guess, there's just something about this style of combo that... It's kind of like just annoying to me. It's very hard to put my finger on it, but it like feels like it should end, and then it doesn't. I mean, and a large part of that is just strictly unfamiliarity with this particular character, this particular game. That's a major part of it for sure. All the good characters that either defensive OS or long range normals. And yeah, like huge normals is definitely a thing in this game, which is like an interesting thing from just sort of an aesthetic perspective, regardless of what it means for balance and how the game functions. It's like just on the surface, it creates kind of an unusual vibe. Which I think is kind of cool. It's weird, but it's kind of neat to have like full screen footsies. And yeah, this version is incredibly out of date, but it's not like I would know the difference. I hate characters like this. Both that she's a magic little child, but also that she puts shit on screen. Probably like combo after that. Like I don't know how combos work in this game. Oh, okay. I don't know what I did there, but that was cool. I guess that was a super that just happened to have iframes. It looked like I did some kind of guard cancel or some shit, but... Good. Yeah, it's like shit like that Oh wow, okay. Jumped under there. Nope, that's not what I meant to do. Oh wow. Oh, throw attack. So is that the... Yeah. Yeah, I don't know how to actually end that kind of combo, but we're workshopping it slowly but surely. One thing that I can say that I always disliked about French bred games, at least from what I've seen, is that even though they might be artistically like not ugly, but I feel like their stages are always like just the height of boring. Every stage in like Melty Blood and in this game, they're all like monochromatic, completely empty locations like this. I like the kind of perspective and stuff, like everything's at an angle, like that's well done. But just like, it's just so like unmemorable and boring and bland. Like I couldn't imagine that this was supposed to be like a particular character's stage or anything. From what I've seen, I recall like everything about Melty Blood being the exact same. Nope. Keep it simple. Figured that would work. Yeah, I'm sure you can probably combo after that when you get that ridiculous wall bounce. I just don't have any sense at all for what like combos are like in this game. Okay. So is that the hop that... Is that the forward hop that the AI keeps doing also? I don't know, everyone, they do these like short hops that don't seem to move forward very far. And yeah, they're doing real combos now that do damage, and I'm starting to struggle. Yeah, because that hop like jumps forward really far. Forces plus. Like, yeah, I don't have a feeling for... I have no idea if any of... How much of that is a real combo. Okay. Okay, that was an invalid combo that I still got to do. Nope. Oh man, the arc's well done. It always was in their games. That's definitely not an issue. I'm just not particularly fond of the character designs. Like I said, I like them better than in Melty Blood, that's for sure. That's it. Oh, there we go. I'd probably set this one to like a default, because yeah, this is her in like normal color. What was that? Transylvania's Ghost. Let's go with this one. This might be very well be where we get stuck. Because, again, yeah, even if I get an opening, you know, if I can't get the damage. Maybe I'll just try to go for... Oh, guard thrust? That's the thing, I guess. I say go for take throws or some shit. I mean, I could look at the move list, I guess. That might help. CC is a different move, I see. Aerial jump. Oh, yeah. 3C. It's the launcher. Kuchunage. Alright, she's got an air throw. Down. Oh, okay. Down, down. A plus B is some other attack. Down, down. C is reload. Oh, yeah. She's got like the active reload thing. Right. She's got Shoryu. She's got the backwards. That the whip thing. Okay, reverse Shoryu is a move that I probably did by mistake. Oh, it's okay. Oh, okay, right. Oh, okay. Ah, fuck's sake. Okay, I saw there was something for pressing all 4 buttons, but I had no idea what it was, so I just wanted to see what it did, but I didn't have much of a chance to figure it out. Oh, this is what I hate so much about a lot of these ports, too. Like, for some reason, like, a lot of these, I think Arc System Works did this port, right? It was the same thing in, like, early Blaze Blue and, like, so many of these, like, PS3 ports. There's no rematch, and there was, like, quick continue. You have to go through all these load screens and character select in between every match. It's really annoying. I'll take it. It's damage. Oh, okay. Like a, I don't know what type of move that is. Oh yeah, BC was something. Oh, I hate that. Oh. Okay. Alright, okay, we're alive, we're alive. That's really slow normal, shouldn't do that. Fuck that up. Ah! Always getting fucking counter hit every goddamn time. Yeah, oh, that was a combo, so. Oh, it's so like exhausting to just not. Ah, like all those like fucking input reading short hops. We're dead. Oh, this is frustrating, but it's kind of what I was expecting. It's just rough when the game is like, I don't know. Obviously, I could tell that the first 2 or 3 fights, they were like literally doing nothing. But I don't know, you start feeling like you maybe have some idea what's going on, but no. And it's just demoralizing to just like be stuck in this long ass combo also. Oh. Ah, every goddamn time. Okay, I thought I was dead already, but not sure what my like proper pokes are either. Alright, that's a decent punish, I guess. Nope. Okay. I'm not sure exactly why that round went so much better than literally every other round, but try to be a little more careful here. Not always going with the crouch. Unfortunate. Ah! And that's 40% gone. Throw. Ooh, ah. Oh, I'm dead. Holy shit. Alright. I totally mashed and didn't really get what I was trying to do, but certainly I shall not complain. Whew. Oh, I'm exhausted and also terrified of what's coming next. So does this game have any kind of boss? Like, I feel like bosses in fighting games are barely a thing anymore. Oh boy. But I guess I'm not sure about anime games. Oh, I hate this character so much. Oh, how did that not hit? No, what's that? No, that's not the move I wanted to do. I'm just going surprise. Oh, I could have just comboed off of that, couldn't I? Can't fucking see anything for his goddamn arms. Alright. Oh, I hate this. Yeah, BB's had some annoying bosses, that's for sure. Trying to figure out. Let's do jump C all day. Short heal. He lands one hit and he does a significant amount of damage. Ouch. I can't even fucking see where he is. Like, which side is he on and where is he hitting me? His arm covers half a screen. I hate his design so much. But it looks like he still seems a lot easier than the last opponent. I mean, not that I know what I'm doing, but just in terms of how often, how easily I can land hits and actually do damage. That's a say. Okay. All right. I didn't quite get what I was trying to do when I canceled that super, so that's. But I did screw it up. I mean, that's on me. I definitely could have taken that. It's fucking dead, yeah. Rip in peace, Elfna. But yeah, that feels entirely doable. I feel, you know, he didn't seem to, I don't know. He's not nearly as frustrating, like in terms of fighting the CPU, just because his combos aren't as annoying. You know, he's got damage, obviously. Like, yeah. Trying to figure out. Alright, he's gonna destroy me. Hey, we got a trophy. Use shield. I guess that's the first time I've used that mechanic. No, I fucked that up. Alright, fair enough, fair enough. Ah, I keep getting that move and I don't exactly want it. Yeah, you can't. Alright, you can't do that. Alright, that's a tick throw, I guess. Just gotta let it walk. Smash it out. I'm not sure how the meter system works, and how in terms of how it carries over between rounds. So I'm not sure if I needed to do that, but I think. Well, okay. I was gonna say I think it resets. I guess it probably doesn't, but oh well. That's not safe. Keep getting extra C attack when I'm canceling into the uppercut like that. Ah! No. Probably didn't hit that great, but alright. Like I said, this still feels way, way, way more doable. Yeah, if the games themselves are like not that interesting to me, it's sort of like Melty Blood and this and whatever, then the lore of these games is just on another level of don't understand, don't care. I mean, I think on some level this kind of goes into what we're talking about, like anime aesthetics, right? Like this is like modern anime, and it just does not appeal to me even 0.1% as much as 90s anime stuff appeals to me. The gun seems to have a pretty shitty range. You can combo off throws in this. That's like an anime throw. Hey, got some combos. Kind of. Got him. 80s, 90s anime aesthetic fighter would be sick. I mean, there's a lot of them on PlayStation. Wait, that was a combo? Okay. Sure. Oh, that doesn't look good. Hey, we actually got full super meter now too, though. so I can figure out a decent way to combo into it. Oh, not like that. Oh, that's something else. That wasn't the super. Dude, what the heck? There we go. Okay, maybe there's something about not being able to cancel into it or something. I don't know. We got there. We got there. Why make Melted Blood when FGO prints money? Yeah. Which reminds me of Grand Blue Fantasy is another game I'm like somewhat tempted. Like I've been curious to check it out, but not to the point of actually buying it. Because I think the art in that is pretty cool. Just from what I've seen on the internet, like over the years, there's a lot of character designs and illustrations and stuff that I think are really gorgeous. I mean, as is true for most like high-profile mobile games, they have awesome art. And I think the kind of graphical style in that game is an interesting sort of twist on what they've done with Guilty Gear and Dragon Ball. But again, it's just like it's a little too much of this sort of style for it to be really appealing to me. I'm sort of curious to try it, but again, like it's just also coming back to that. Like, yeah, it's a lot of effort to like learn a new game, even if it's not like practicing for tournaments or whatever. It's the point of like getting into understanding how it works. All right, always with fucking short hops. These combos. I'm already like way more frustrated than I was fighting Waldstein. No, what the? Oh yeah, I don't have any. Whew, ran out of bullets. We got there. It's the last or second to last. Stage 9. I mean, 8, 9, 10, something like that seems like a pretty common. Decent number of fights to do. Definitely seem to be unable to cancel into. Ah, that's. Am I fucking up the inputs? I'm like deliberately launching so I can combo into the super without canceling. You probably need to. Oh, okay. Shit, I guess. Yeah, I don't know. Not sure how that works, but somehow seemed a lot easier, so I'll take it. I'll take it. If I ever did play through the arcade mode of this, it probably was with this character. I want to say that this has like a pretty substantial final stage gallery and stuff, so probably we would have missed an opportunity to unlock more pictures maybe, but I have no idea how that works. But that kind of stuff is like the main drawing power for me in a game like this, like that would make me want to play it, because I'd probably, you know, not be that into learning how to like play it for competition's sake, and obviously it's not like I'd be able to play this online or anything. But if I have rewards in forms of cool artwork and shit, that stuff's always fun. Weird bird boxes there. Oh, Jesus Christ. Are we done yet? I guess that's the C button for you that I just did there. That has that like super. Fuck that up. Ooh, a little lucky there, but I'll take it. Fucking mash it out. Alright. I'm having fun with this. I'm definitely enjoying this. But of course, you know, the feeling I'm having now is the kind of honeymoon period you always have when you like start to get hang up a little bit and like have fun with it. But then if you play a human being, it's just like, ah, I see. Following that move. Maybe people from that juggle. Nope. Do I need the grid thing to be on my side to be able to do the super? Maybe it's something like that. I know there's a bunch of mechanics tied to that shit. Works now. Trying to see how shit works. Obviously not the best use of meter, but again, I'm just basically trying to understand the mechanics. Or rather, specifically understand why so many of my attempts to perform that super haven't worked out. Oh. Whoa, weird toss-up. Get the damage, keep it simple. Probably dead. Looks like it. Might scale. Okay. Alright, okay. We lucked out. I guess that was it. Final stage. Good music. Most anime fighters do have good soundtracks. That's something I can't complain about for sure. Well, yeah, I've had more fun with this than I thought I would. But like I said, it wasn't so much that I know that I dislike the game, so much as that apprehension about like trying to figure out how to play it and knowing that I don't know how to play, and fearing that I might get super destroyed and because of that not have fun with it. Don't worry about it, Atomic Runner. Not at all. Like, I'm enjoying figuring it out too, you know. I just feel like, you know, it's a weird feeling, I guess, like, because it's not like it's not that I always feel like that there's expectations of me to perform well. It's not like I always play games that I'm really good at or anything. But I guess for something like this, like, it's because I know that this style of fighting game is like a weak, you know, I'm not good at them. I don't know them very well. There's on some level I feel like I feel bad about not performing as well as I do, or there's you know, some degree of like almost embarrassment is a strong word, but you know, feeling awkward about not being able to play the game very well. But it's not like I know these other games either. Maybe it's that I feel like people who like these games are super into them, and I don't know. But it's all like weird hang-ups that has way more to do with my own feelings and expectations of myself than fearing that viewers are going to be upset or disappointed or anything. Did I disable next game choice via coins? Yeah. I wanted to like not have that running because it's set to. I think there's a max redemption of ones per stream, and I was like, well, I don't want to have it on. If we're gonna use it, I don't want to use it like right off the bat. So like, let's keep it off, and I'll turn it on later. And it slipped my mind to do it now. And we're not gonna go for super much longer. I'm actually feeling, honestly, a little worn out after yesterday's stream. Still, but that was the thinking behind that. So it's not like permanently disabled. I don't want to put stuff up there and let people redeem them, and then I have to go, oh no, that doesn't count, and like that's just a hassle. So I'm disabling them, and then I'm sometimes forgetful about enabling them. So that's all there's to that. DD3 fatigue, yeah, it, you know, it happens to the best of us. Happens to the best of us. Now, but I having played this for 43 minutes and 55 seconds, hey, we got cash of some sort. So we can use to unlock stuff, I guess. Let's hop into gallery mode and check that out. Yeah, I like playing this now, and this is not the only time I felt that way. I actually felt that a little bit when we played Guilty Gear Xrd as well. And I didn't like keep playing it after the stream, but I was messing around a little bit more with some of the unlockables and getting to pick games like this that I wouldn't have played, because a lot of the like PS1 fighting games, those tend to come up otherwise too, or most of them are games that I've played. Like if I buy a bunch of old games and there's like 2 fighting games in that pile, I'm gonna be excited to check those out. So almost every like PS1 game and that kind of stuff that's on that list is stuff that I have played, if not extensively, at least like gotten through the arcade mode and got a pretty good idea what the game is like within the last like year or two. And it's this stuff. It's like the anime games that I've bought in the last, I don't know, 10 years, played once and never touched again. That's going to be the most kind of awkward for me to come back to, because I just don't know them at all. And I never know what to expect. And it's also stuff that I'm far more unlikely to have picked up just, you know, on my own. It's gonna be Cruise Brothers. Yeah, it's I forget if I ever played that on stream. It's a weird one. It's like a 2D like Flash style, you know, what do they call them? Paper doll animation sort of boxing game with. But I think we did play that on stream because it had like a ridiculous story mode about some dude picking fights in a bar or something. I don't know. It's like a boxing game, but kind of a fighting game. I mean, hey, I look forward to giving you the opportunity to pick that sometime. Let's hop in here real quick. Opening, okay. This probably says new because we didn't watch it before. So I'm just going to do this. Yeah, it's like arcade. Oh yeah, it's the original intro and the Exe-Late intro, and this is the console intro. Character illustration. Oh no, well, okay. It says new, but so did the other ones. I may have unlocked these 6 years ago. Oops, wrong button. Hide victory illustration. I have a feeling that I probably didn't actually beat arcade mode when I play this. Web illustration. Alright, so these cost points and these other ones just have unlockable. Yeah, we can't find out how to play them, but... Or how to unlock them, rather. Yeah, I think I unlocked a few of these because I was curious about them. Cool stuff. yeah. Katsuki is in this game. I think he was added to the PS3 version or to Exe-Late or whatever. I don't think he was in the game originally. Alright, it's not a huge... So hang on. I can spend the IP points, whatever that stands for. Inverse points, I don't know, on this stuff. But is that it? Or do I spend these anywhere else is the question. Maybe buy colors in customized mode or some shit. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I figured. Gotta go full anime and have sick names for every color palette. I love that shit. Music, well, yeah, that might be a thing too. I don't even know. Yeah, the guest illustration stuff is really cool. I like that too. Nope, nothing too exciting here. Well, we're done with Under Night in Birth, and man, I hate to be a downer here, but I think we're gonna wrap up for there tonight. I'm honestly feeling, I'm really feeling fatigued. Fucking Double Dragon fatigue. Karate Spock with his nerve pinch just putting me to sleep. I don't know. Well, it's like 11:30. I'm really tired, so it's gonna be a shorter stream today. But we did play for 3 hours and ish. We got through a couple of games. We had a good time with Eretzvaju, so let's celebrate that. And I'm glad I was able to do one of these streams and kind of get into the groove a little bit and play some fighting games. It's been a while.
無駄な抵抗はよせ
Golden walnuts, yeah. Yeah, seems appropriate. I mean, I'm sure like you can do. That's a cool thing with these like 2D arts, 2D sprites and games where they have kind of a larger color palette, high resolution with more detail. Like you can play around and do fun stuff with color palettes. I really like that shit. Color edit's sick. Yeah, thanks for the belated GG. Appreciate it. Anyway, yeah, yeah. The anime power, the powerful anime energies are. I'm succumbing to them. That I cannot withstand them. It's, I'm a victim of anime overload. I just realized my camera's all messed up. You can see me better. So yeah, we're gonna call it there. We are definitely gonna continue more Double Dragon in the near future. We'll be playing some good ones and some interesting ones that I'm sure some, you know. Most people probably haven't heard of. Yeah, recommended daily allowance of anime. We're at least for old fogies like me, I can't handle too much anime. But I need to kind of workshop, figure out the schedule. I am most likely taking tomorrow off streaming, at least. But I might be popping back in on Sunday. Art stream on Sunday might be a thing, but we might also try to continue Alice in Cyberland or Pitfall 3D. Got started on both of those and actually really enjoyed both of them. The art requests are piling up. I might do a little bit of prep work for that and start sketching some things out off stream, just to kind of get it done. I mean, I like doing it on stream, but I don't want to. It's more important for me to get it done than doing it on stream, because obviously whenever I finish them, we'll have them on stream. But we'll see how that goes. So preliminarily, I'd say we are somewhat likely to have another stream on Sunday. Not sure what time or what we're gonna do. Maybe draw some stuff, maybe PS1 games. Those are my best guesses. And then we're looking at probably like the next Double Dragon stream is probably maybe going to be a little bit shorter than the other ones, because I think we're going to do a little fewer games. Because as we talked about previously, like I might want to cordon off the fighting games to their own stream, so that just ends up working out that way that we might be having slightly shorter streams. But it's probably, I hope that's not an issue. I think people are real troopers for sitting through those 12-hour marathons anyway. Group, I'm in having a Double Dragon movie watch along tonight. Hey man, that sounds pretty good to me. Sounds pretty good to me. It's well, I was gonna say it's a fun movie. I haven't seen it in many years. It's a weird ass adaptation, but I mean, I feel like if you've watched or played enough of the actual Double Dragon games, weird ports and spin-offs and whatever it is, you're more like ready to accept the adaptation being a little wild in terms of how it depicts the universe and the characters and the story and all that. Of course, it's not a particularly great like action martial arts movie or anything, but I recall it having some fun stuff in it, some neat production design, and Mark Dacascos is always immensely watchable, so you know there's always that. But yeah, good luck and have fun with that, I guess. I'm not sure why I would wish anyone good luck for watching a movie. Shouldn't be that bad. I hope you enjoy it. But yeah, probably streams on Sunday and maybe Tuesday for Double Dragon or something like that. We'll figure it out. But as always, best way to stay up to date on what's going on is on my Twitter or Discord. So feel free to pop in there or follow me if you are so inclined. But we'll wrap that up for here. English. How do I speak it? We're going to wrap up here for tonight, is what I meant to say. Thanks a lot for hanging out. Stick around for a minute. We'll find someone else to stream it, and I'll send you guys there. Take care, everyone. Thanks for watching. Bye.